All right, welcome everyone to this Thursday night special of Southern Woods and Waters. And I call it a special because one time a year, our major sponsor, Bass Pro Shops, gets to come on the show and we talk about Christmas. All those last minute ideas. If you're like me, and I posted this on Facebook, I'm a procrastinator. I wait till the last minute to do just about everything. Christmas is no exception, buying Christmas gifts. So I really do depend on Bass Pro Shops to help me through each and every year. Of course, all my family knows all I got to do is send gift cards. I know what I want. Just send me the gift card. So I'm easy to buy for, but the rest of the family is not so easy. I have to depend on a lot of people at Bass Pro Shops to help me. And let's wind down. I want to introduce our guest to you tonight. I have with me Emily Samples. Emily, you're the promotional manager for Bass Pro Shops.
Special events coordinator.
Promotional special events. You do anything goes on in there, like the Winter Wonderland and all that stuff. You're in charge of. Mm-hmm. And you've done a great job, too.
Thank you.
And, matter of fact, I've done a few seminars for you, hunting and stuff like that. So we look forward to Emily being on the show with us. And she brought I mean, if you really want to do for me, anything here would be just about great under my tree. so I tell you what, all this stuff is nice. And with her, she brought Michelle Green. And Michelle, you're one of the elves, aren't you?
I am. I'm a lead elf there.
You're the lead elf there. So what does that mean, though? I mean,
I pretty much just keep everything going right.
So you do the Winter Wonderland. You're around there carting the kids through and getting them all these festivities going. And they do a lot of craft stuff. I saw, are y'all painting the fishing lures this year? And last year you had fishing lures, wooden fishing lures, and I was amazed at some of the kids how they did such a good job painting the fishing. I would have tied it on and set a couple of hooks in it and let it go, because they really did a good job. But there's always something for the kids to do out there, isn't there?
There is. We're doing a lot of ornaments right now.
Okay, and then Santa Claus is there. Santa Claus's helpers are there. They're taking the lists and wanting the kids to come tell them about what they might want to add onto their list. So he's there all the time now. I mean, and it started, it goes all the way through December 24th, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's there from 10 to 8.
From 10 to 8. Okay, every day from 10 to 8.
Except Sunday.
Except Sunday, okay.
10 to 5.
10 to 5 on Sundays. 10 to 5 on Sundays. Come on by there. And pictures, too. You're taking pictures.
Free picture with Santa.
Free pictures with Santa. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Mm-mm. Is there a weight limit with Santa?
There isn't. We haven't had that issue.
I have to ask those questions. Because if Santa sees me coming, he's going to woo. I'm not going to try that. But, it's a great opportunity. We're talking about Bass Pro Shops, Opry Mills location out there by Gaylord Opryland Hotel. Look for the one that's got all the boats and all the logs and all the trees and everything out there, and it's always got a parking lot that's full. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And I tell you what, bar none, there's how many stores now? Like 84, 85 different?
60.
60 something. 60. Okay, 60. Okay, I knew it was close, but there's 60 something stores. But every time I'm amazed when I go in the parking lot of Bass Pro, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but I look at the license plates. There's Illinois, Ohio. I've seen Alaska there, Nebraska, Kansas, all those places. And they have Bass Pro Shops. Mm-hmm. They have them in those locations. But somehow they always seem to come around there. Is it because of you and Greg Cole and you too, Michelle? I mean, it's got to be Greg, right? Everybody wants to meet Greg. But it's such a good thing to see all these different license plates out there, and it's just fun. I just personally make it a game to see how many different license plates there are in there. I have seen some from out of country too. Mm-hmm. So it says a lot about the Bass Pro Shops brand. Okay, well that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Is hey, if you've been like me and haven't been able to get out there very much, you've been stuck in a tree or out on a boat somewhere trying to catch a fish. I mean, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. We do need to get those gifts. If you'll hurry back to more Southern Woods and Waters, we're going to start showing you what gifts could fit your budget today. All right, so we'll hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters. We're going to visit some of our fine sponsors. We'll be right back with more of Southern Woods and Waters.
Southern Woods and Waters Product of the Week, brought to you by FowlQuest.
All right, this week's Picture of the Week is being brought to you by Flowers Deer Processing. Let me tell you something. I just picked up some snack sticks from them the other day. Oh my goodness. Now that is definitely tree stand food, tailgate food. If you're going to a Titans game, you need some snack sticks to go with you, I promise. These things will, you'll be knocking your friends off the bleachers, let me tell you. Hey, our first picture here, this is, I'm having a hard time seeing him. Mine is no description. I'm trying to understand who it is. I think it is, I'm not sure. Yes, I am too. Lonnie Brown's son is this one right here. This is a Kentucky buck taken in Logan County. Matter of fact, I was hunting this same buck. That's why I recognize it. I was hunting this same buck, and this young man right here took it from me the day after I had to leave. And I was like, okay. But good job, brother, good job. All right, our next picture here, this is from Drew Gilkerson. This is my wife's first ever deer, and the 3 I took a few weeks ago. Leda took her buck opening weekend of bow season with her 10-point crossbow. I gave her the one 10-point sent when I got ours a couple of years ago. This is some, and there's Drew with 3 he took with his muzzle loader. That is an awesome day of hunting right there when you take 3. And then here is August Reed. He said, Hugh, this is the first deer taken the day after Thanksgiving in Dixon, Tennessee. This is the first one he's ever taken. Only his second time out, and he took it with a 30-30 with iron sights. Well, guess what, August Reed? Buddy, you did a great job. That is a nice buck right there. And with open sights, that's just even makes it even better. Hey, you can send your pictures to us here at Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robertson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219, or simply email them to me at hugh@southernwoodsandwaters.com. We'll get them on here really quick. So I tell you what, we're going to go do what now, Andrew? All right, let's do the product of the week. That's a great, let's go with our product of the week then. And here we'll go. I tell you what, I still say, these right here are, now where's the 100? This one especially. This is my favorite one. This is the $100 gift card. So family and friends, if you're looking for something for Hugh, a $100 gift card from Bass Pro just fits right into my budget. Just it's just awesome. But I tell you what, they've got all kinds of different ways to do it. You can use these for in the store, preferably. We'd love for you to use them in the store because we want to meet you and talk to you and everything else. But you can also use them online if you just want to do your shopping from home and you want to do it in your slippers and pajamas. You can do it right there. And what's the other way they can do it? That's the only 2 ways I know. They can use it somewhere else at another Bass Pro
Website,
shop.
online, any Bass Pro shop, they can use it.
That's right. So it can be used any different way you want to. But these make nice, not only stocking stuffers, but gifts, period. So that's our product of the week, and one that I highly recommend. I use them all the time, ladies and gentlemen, and they make great gifts. I'm going to tell you that it puts a smile on anybody's face. And ladies stuff, I mean, people think, well, that's just a man's store. It's not a man's store. I mean, it is a man's store. It's like a man cave, only on steroids. But women have an abundance of items in there also, and we want to talk about those. But let's start off with the kitties. How about we start off with kitties?
Alrighty.
All right, Michelle, what do we have right here? I mean, my goodness, this thing is huge.
That is our Ford Raptor RC control car. It's we have them tested out at Bass Pro Shop.
Oh yeah, they got them running around the store. They're in Winter Wonderland. They get to even practice with them.
We've got 2 running at all times, and the kids are allowed to play with them. And batteries stay up pretty well.
Do parents send y'all hate mail because of that?
No, they don't.
Because I would have to if you coaxed my child to do this. But these are nice, and y'all been doing this for years now, having the remote control stuff and monster trucks, even boats. You've had boats and everything that were remote control, and they've been neat. But I don't think Greg's going to allow you to put them in the fish tank.
No.
But great. Now, what does this one run for, really? Let's talk numbers just a little bit, Michelle. How much is this one going to run on somebody?
That one is $59.97.
Okay, that's a great price. I mean, that is
that's with
hours
$10
and
off right now.
hours, and it's $10 off. Hours and hours of fun for those kiddies right there, boy, girl, and I mean, it doesn't matter. They all love it. I watch them in the store. It doesn't matter, boy, girl, they all love to play with them. So
The
that's
adults are playing with them.
yeah, and adults too, when y'all let us. All right, let's talk about this. Now, here's a great idea, and one that I tell you what, a lot of guys do this, and it is good. Now, I mean, especially if you take your first deer early in the season and you want to have some tree stand food. I call it tree stand food or something. You can make jerky with this, and this is the jerky gun, and it's easy to do. Michelle, you ever used one of these?
I have never used one of those. No.
All right. Well, now what you do is you pack your jerky and you put the seasonings with it, and it's like a burger mix, or preferably you can put burger and a little sausage in there too. Makes it real good. But you mix it with the mix it up in a bowl real well, and then you fill the little canister. You fill the canister up here, the plastic canister, and it's like a caulk gun. You just sit there and you just pour it out on these dehydrators, and it makes jerky. After a few hours, it dries all the moisture out of it, makes the jerky kind of hard, or it's still pliable. It's not brittle or anything, but it makes it harder. And so that's where the dehydrator comes in, and we'll show it next. The dehydrator here just takes all the moisture out of it, and then it's easily packed. It's done. You can leave it outside. I mean, outside of a bag or something. It won't spoil on you. It takes a long while before it will spoil. But it's great tree stand food. It's great to go camping or fishing with, just to have that extra protein to make it that next hour or two fishing or hunting. So great ideas. Now, how much is the dehydrator though?
The dehydrator is $69.99 and the jerky gun's $29.97.
All right, so this is $69.99. And this is $29.99. So for $100, we got our.
You got a set.
We got a set. We can take a full deer and make several bags of jerky out of it. So good idea for all those hunters out there. And it doesn't have to be just deer meat. I mean, a lot of guys I know of use boar, wild boar, rabbit, beef. You can use beef. So you're not just. Does not have to be just deer. All right, I want to show. We talked about this. Now this.
Great deal.
Yeah.
I got mine on right now because I had to work outside today. So I was like, I'm putting my. Now I wear the Pro Redhead Pro hunting socks. I love them because it seems like they have good reinforcement around the arch. So it helps out big time on that, Emily. But these are great socks. Joy loves these. Because they're the lifetime all-purpose. And can you say anything about those, Michelle, about the all-purpose, the lifetime of it?
I mean, anything happens to them, they unravel or you get a hole in them, you can just bring them back in and we'll give you a new pair.
That is awesome. How many of these have you replaced any? Because I find it real hard to put anything in them other than your feet. Because I wear them all the time and I've never worn a hole in them.
I've never had to replace any.
Well, the other thing is it keeps your feet comfortable. They somehow, I don't know what it is, but it wicks the moisture away from your foot, and so your feet stay drier. So thus, they stay warmer. It's those kind of socks that you use that your feet will get wet. They sweat too much. They get wet. They stay close to, and that makes your feet cold.
Those guys.
Not these right here. Now, how much are these?
$9.97.
That is a deal.
For your life. You can bring them in.
For life. $9.97 for life. And just a great stocking stuffer. This right here, or for that guy you've been getting a tie for every year, now you can switch to socks. Switch it around. That's a great idea right there. All right, what do you want to show next? Let's show something from the ladies. All right, let's show something for the ladies.
Those moccasins, they're $24.99. They come in the dark brown, lighter brown, or black. I have a pair that I've had for about 7 years. Still have them. They're still good as new.
Now, are these like just a comfort shoe, or are they house shoes, or?
They're regular shoes. I wear mine all the time.
Oh, they're awesome. Now, I want to talk about, just for a second, Natural Reflections. That is a Bass Pro Shops brand now.
Yes, sir.
Bass Pro owns Natural Reflections, and they've turned it around, and I read a little something about it, that they really turned it around, and now it is a great company. There's high quality in this stuff, and as you can tell, it's got the non-skid soles to it, real soft, so you can actually walk on things and it'll grip. So just a great deal for ladies. I know Joy, she wears a lot with the high-end shoes. Will be leather bottoms, and she slips a lot. You know, her feet will go out from under. It's because they have no grip, no way to attach to the concrete or anything. These don't. These will grip. These will hold, and just a great item. Beautiful job. You got the shoes with the fur.
They keep your feet really, really warm.
They do. I'll tell you what, I might have to see if they got a size 13. How much are these now?
$24.97.
$24.97. Natural Reflections. Great gifts for the ladies, guys. That would go a long way to make a nice, very nice present. All right, I want to talk here. We got another one right here.
Yep.
Now this is more Joy style right here. This has a zipper on one side. It is just a big boot, really. Now, who makes this one?
Mount Trek.
Mount Trek. Okay.
$49.97, which is a really great deal for a high boot like that.
It sure is, and that's got a good bottom to it too. Non-skid. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely on my wish list.
Those are. Now you got a pair. You got some high boots on too, and so do you, Emily. So boots are in. Now, is that just a wintertime, wintertime kind of? Fall and winter. Okay. Then you go back to sandals, right? Spring and summer, or
moccasins all year.
So, ladies, this is in style right now, guys. If you're looking for that lady a gift, these are great gifts. They're in style right now. Just an awesome boot, and they go all the way down. The zipper goes all the way down to the heel, really. So they'll be easy on, easy off. Not like me and having to get one of those boot things and try to pry your foot out. But great job. And how much did you say these were?
$49.97.
$49.97. Now, where is the ladies' shoes department? I mean,
in footwear.
So you got footwear, and I know where it is. I'm just trying to let everybody know. When you go into Bass Pro, it's to the left.
Take a left.
Take a left and go
registers.
all the way down, past the cash
Right
registers.
on the left.
And it's footwear, and it has ladies, gents, and kids' shoes in there, in every kind of make you would ever want, from tennis shoes, sandals, flip-flops, what's the gator, Crocs, all the way up to your big, heavy, rubberized boots for you hunters, Arctic type stuff, the muck things and all that. So there's just worlds of shoes there, and if you've never been, you need to go, because I promise you they'll fit anything you need to do, from running, hiking, all the way to running through the woods or climbing rocks or whatever. They got the boot or the shoe for you. Bass Pro Shops. Try that out right there. Hey, we want to talk about that here in a minute. This is the Mount Track, all right? Now you have one other thing. Let's talk about that for the ladies right here.
It's the bathrobe.
Okay, we got it right here. Now this one looks like a Jersey cow.
Yeah. These are $19.97. This is a really hot item right now for the ladies. Just whenever you're getting ready to get in the shower, you're jumping out of the shower, you can do your makeup in it, and it's really soft and comfortable.
Oh yeah, really soft.
Okay, so this is not pajamas.
No.
This is after bath, after shower, before dress up.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, heading from the
it's a row.
bathroom to the room.
So it's
Hey, you
essentially
got to
a
talk
row.
to. I got guys out here. We need a little help here, ladies. But this is just a now there's pink and camo. All right, and then we got the Jersey cow right here. Not that you ladies are cows or anything. It's just they chose this, not me. Don't send me no mean emails. But this is a great gift. Now, how much are these now?
$19.97.
Oh my goodness! So
Great
instead
deal.
of wrapping a towel around them and just trying to keep your arms where you can't move hardly, you can
they
put this
wrap.
on and
They've got the Velcro that'll come off, and then they go back on. And they're really soft and comfortable.
see, it's got the easy tear on, tear off type thing. We're not going there. We're not going there. But great gift ideas. This will make a great stocking stuffer. Also, why is Christmas so hard to say sometimes? I'm just having a problem here. But great gifts there. Let's take a break and visit some more of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we're going to take some phone calls. We're going to limit it a little bit because we got a lot more stuff to cover. But hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters.